In the last video, we introduced the 5 deal breakers. And now that you've seen your inspection report, and I've helped you up off the floor, let's talk about what concerns you. Inspection reports are visual inspections only. No one is going to be able to look behind the walls or even move furniture to tell what's going on. But sometimes we need additional professionals to come in and take a closer look before we make decisions. Because with major systems, we don't guess. We verify every time. First off, the roof. The roof is usually the only item that has to be addressed if it gets flagged, because it affects the insurability of the home. And if you can't get insurance, you can't buy the house, right? So first things first, you're going to want to call your insurance company to have them evaluate the roof. We're also going to try to get 2 to 3 roofers over to the property to evaluate the roof and give their professional opinion on the current condition. Next, we look at the HVAC system, because in our area, when temperatures start climbing, and I mean 120 degrees for months at a time, air conditioning isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. This is where we need to verify that the system is working properly, so you're not waiting on a new HVAC in the middle of summer. Next comes plumbing, which can be tricky. This is where we start noticing little details that didn't stand out when we first viewed the home. Little leaks on faucets, on valves, as well as clogged lines can add up very quickly. This is when we have a plumber break it down to help you determine what you want to ask to have fixed or what you want to fix yourself. Next up, electrical. Besides plumbing, this is usually where we see the most deficiencies in an inspection report. Depending on when the home was built, there could be several items that get flagged and have you wondering if the house is going to burn down. This is when we get an electrician over there to help explain the system and determine what is a must-need repair and what is not urgent. And then, termites. I'm going to put my Texan hat on here and say, termites are the scariest little critters that buyers hear about because they eat homes from the ground up. So when an inspector sees signs of damage showing up on walls, that's usually a big red flag, because that can mean that there may be damage behind the wall that we can't even see unless someone cuts into it. And trust me, most sellers are not going to let you cut into their walls. Once we work through those deal breaker areas and any other areas that concern you, this is when we start building your list, because that list is your voice, not mine. And that is when the back and forth starts. Offers, counteroffers, more discussions, until finally someone says, enough.